Both the Warhammer and Warhammer 40k franchises are historied tabletop series full of amazing games. Looking to video games, the strategy genre is far and away the most popular type of games under the Warhammer umbrella. These are the best Warhammer strategy games. A bit of an overlooked gem, Warhammer 40k Sanctus Reach adapts the campaign, the Red Wog, allowing players to choose between the Space Marine Blood Wolves or the Orcs. In addition to having a great multiplayer mode, the game is praised for its faction design and flexibility for various tactics. An earlier attempt at bringing the Warhammer fantasy spin to an RTS, Warhammer Mark of Chaos, takes place in an old world with 4 playable armies. 2 separate campaigns are available in this title, in addition to an excellent multiplayer offering. One of the most popular tabletop games in the Warhammer franchise, Spacehulk, comes to life in Spacehulk Tactics. This title is one of the best examples of how to properly adapt a tabletop game to the medium of video games while staying true to the source. Perhaps the wildest spin-off in the Warhammer universe, Blood Bowl is a series adapting American football to the fantasy franchise. Blood Bowl 2 builds off the first game, mastering its formula, and providing players a fun and humorous single-player campaign. Despite its dense lore and fleshed-out universe, there aren't many Warhammer games that put a big focus on space itself. Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 made great advancements over its predecessor, stands apart from other Warhammer titles, and has a great modding community. Warhammer 40,000 Mechanicus puts a spotlight on the cybernetically enhanced warrior priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus. This title received high praise from critics, simplifying the board game it's based on, and is a great jumping-on point for players new to Warhammer and the genre. From faction and unit design to story and characters, Warhammer 40k Dawn of War 2 stands as one of the absolute peaks of the franchise. Part of what makes this entry so great is the decision to remove base building, forcing players to carefully choose their units before scenarios kick off. One of the defining titles in both the Warhammer 40,000 franchise and strategy games as a genre, Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War is a success in numerous ways. Telling a story dripping in conspiracy, players follow the Bloodraven Space Marines as they try to survive a planet under siege. While the original Dawn of War is one of the best regarded games in the genre, the second expansion to the game stands alone as one of the best entries in the franchise. Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War Dark Crusade is centered on the planet Cronus, allowing players to pick from 7 factions as they navigate the game's RTS scenarios, working to control the whole planet. Total War is one of the best known strategy games series in video game history, and when they chose to tackle the Warhammer franchise, Total War Warhammer 2 was the result that made massive waves. Similar to Dark Crusade, players move their armies around the map in turns before engaging in RTS wars. It stands today as a landmark entry in the Warhammer universe. The entire Warhammer franchise is massive and has a whole lot more to offer fans of strategy games and other genres. For more videos like this, stay tuned to Game Rant.